such a simple thing could just make me so happy. Like, had a really good day today. Today is May 6th, 2014. And it's been very eventful. As you can see, I have a piercing now. I have a nose piercing. It's something I've always wanted for at least 2 years now. And I've always made something stop me, but I was just like, I don't care anymore. Let's just go get it. So I'm excited. I'm happy. It's not necessarily like, the color or the thickness that I want it to be. I want it to actually be smaller, like skinnier, like the thickness of the metal of the wire. But I found out that just because it's new and stuff, like, this is the standard. So I'm trying to deal with the standard. Hopefully, if everything works out with this, I will get later on. I will get another one right next to it. I wanted two piercings. I wanted a double piercing. So, Michael Lee's going all bad. Like, all right. So, I digress. So that was yesterday. I got it done yesterday. This is like, okay, no, but it didn't hurt. I really have a high tolerance for pain, so it's all good. And it was just a great experience. I'm grateful for it. Now, what is going on? So I have to tell you my day. It was such an amazing day. I basically got to talk to a friend of mine, and this friend, he's attracted to me, and we had like a little situation last summer, but I had to let it go because of the way I felt like he was coming on too strong, and it was to the point that all he was saying to me was about like my body, or like we weren't really having conversations. And I feel like a lot of the things that a lot of the people and lovers that I've attracted to, like, I've attracted were people who just loved me for my physical body and things. It was very hard. I felt like, I had to settle a lot, and I mistaked physicalness for um physical, like, attraction for like love, and that's not it. I'm learning to take it slow. I am not a slow thing. Not saying like I'm fast or woo, like, but when I see somebody and I like the potential of them, I kind of love very fast, and I love very hard fast. And just to kind of slow down, take a deep breath, and get to know the person is very cool. So it's very new, and I've been trying to do this, and feel like I've been having fails, and things weren't like necessarily going through. But I've always said that I've never had a date, like, you know what I mean. I've been with many guys and many people, but I felt like I've never had like a real date. I should be. It really ain't like what equals as a date, like, to a lot of these people nowadays is let's go watch Netflix at my house or my dorm and stuff, and it normally leads to sex and stuff, and I'm just like, that is not a date. Um, but just talking and stuff. So I feel like I've done that. Don't want to do it no more. That's not a date. That's not how you get to know somebody, and the intimacy and the affection, the love isn't there. But going back to today. So today I was very skeptical of meeting with this person because of the past and our past and things. Um, but it was so refreshing. It was something very simple. I'm a very simple person, you know, and we basically, he had a blanket and he spread it out, and I we were like sitting on a hill, and he bought two pairs, one for me, one for him. We ate it and we just talked. And when I mean talk, we talked for like, I think 2 to 3 hours on a lot of things. We laughed, we joked, we talked about our dreams, we talked about our family life. I talked a lot. Like I really realized like I was telling him things and stuff, and this person was actually listening. Like he was listening. Like what? Like it was crazy, giving me insight and talked about, I told him about my dream place, and I feel like I got a lot of epiphanies and like realizations with him, and just listening. I mean, just hearing, just like letting, like just talking. I'm someone. It was beautiful because I'm someone who I feel like I listen a lot. I listen to a lot of people, and I feel like not a lot of people take time to listen to me as much, especially a dude. And it was very refreshing. Something like simple, like I feel like nowadays when people think about dates, they think, oh, you got to spend money, da da da. But this was seriously the most breath air. What he probably paid like what, like $2 for the pair, like it was so nice. And the thing about this person is like I in the past, like he would like do little, not sketchy things, but he would like do little advances that I was really not for and really annoyed by. And I felt like he wasn't trying to get to know me, like, like, yeah, like he wasn't in love with me, but he said he was in love, but he wasn't in love with me. He was in love with my body and things and what he thought I was. But this was the first time I feel like he got to know who I was, and this was the first time I felt comfortable to show him who I was and things, and I felt like I was received very well. And I feel like I can count this as a first date because it was just, I did not have to force anybody to do anything, or I didn't feel cheated or like trying to be played or like coerced into like doing some shit. I didn't even kiss him afterwards. It was just we hugged, and he respected my space, and he didn't do all the crazy things that he did in the past. And it was nice. It was really nice. And I was like, wow, that was a breath of fresh air. That was something I've never experienced. I've always wanted, and I had to think about all the things that I wanted. Like, I always told my friends, like, I'm so simple. Like, why can't they just do something simple? Like, we could just walk in the park. We could just, sit outside and just vibe for a second. Like, and I got that experience. And it's better than any type of dinner, any type of drink, any type of anything. Like, it's so much better than that. And I think he redeemed himself. I think he really did. And I'm grateful. Like, I'm so grateful. There was this one time where I'm like listening just attentively to hearing him and smiling because I'm just having such a great time. And he stopped and he's like, wow, you're so beautiful. And I was just like, oh my God. Oh shit. Um, yeah. But just to have that moment, just to have that actually happen to me makes me realize, like, one, people can redeem themselves. Two, there's actually people like this out there. And three, these people and I could actually like have a decent conversation and not pummel somebody to the ground to kiss them or vice versa. Like, I we like this could actually happen, like, and it could I have and it could happen to me, like it could happen to me, and it just made me want to have more, whether more like time with him or more time just I just wanted to get to know people without the intention with like even like if I don't want to judge people, anymore. I just want to talk to people and network with people and actually remember the names and stuff. And actually, I felt like I was myself with him, and I've been myself with a lot of people lately, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I love it. I love it. I'm like, what? Wow! Like, and so it was, it was great. Kudos to that dude. Kudos. I love him. I love it. I loved it. I was something I've been waiting for a minute. A great ass conversation in nature. That's it. That's all I need in my life. Like it was great. It was great. All right. So that's what I have so far.